Buckanut Pig Bar and Restaurant.
Buckanut Pig Bar and Restaurant.
AKA Pig Bar.
If y'all in Franklin, definitely check out the Pig Bar, is what I think a lot of the locals call it too.
Yeah.
They have good burgers, good food. If you like beer, they have different beers or cocktails. It's a good place, and it's not that expensive.
No. And on the a lot of the times, I think Thursday through Sunday, they have live music, and they have different like games you can play outside if you're into that. Like they have like cornhole and different things, so it's just a nice place to go.
I am not a tour person, okay? I hate museum tours. I hate all these tours. I do like the historic house tours though, because to me it's not as boring. So I can do that, but I have a rule. We have to have a good meal before we go.
Before we go and after.
And then, because usually, for some reason, she likes to pick tours. They're 5 hours long. So, yeah, we got to have a good meal before and after. But, yeah, it's good. Go check out the Lutz house.
Lutz Lot?
They said it in 5 different ways. The guy that gave the tour, he wasn't even sure. He called it the Lutz house.
And sometimes he said Lutz.
And he said Lutz, so.
But it's Lotz, and it's Lutz House Museum. And they have different types of tours that you can take. And then they also, at nighttime, sometimes do different specialty tours.
And then right across the street, you guys seen this in a little quick video I did, is the kind of catty corner, wasn't it?
Yeah, not far.
You could throw a rock and hit it.
No.
Yeah.
It was down and around, but go on.
Unless you throw like Kelsey, you're not going to make it out off the porch.
Trust me, y'all, it's down and around.
But me, I could throw it. You know what they used to call me back in the day?
What?
They said, "Are you Brett Favre's son?" Because you could throw
yeah,
it 2
I'm
miles.
sure they did.
And I'm like, yeah, it's my uncle actually, though.
But what he's trying to say is down and around the corner.
Yeah, it's right around the way there.
Rest Haven Cemetery.
Rest Haven Cemetery, and they house. Can you say house?
Host.
He ain't leaving.
Well, yeah, I guess he's not leaving.
Your host leaving.
House.
They the unknown soldier resides there. Okay, we'll just say that.
Resides. That's a good word.
Resides. He resides there, and they have even like a little monument thing for him. I thought it was a broken like art thing, but it actually was made that way. I never got that part, but. Yeah, y'all saw that in the video. I don't know how to tell you a lot about that, but
yeah,
that
we
was
were
neat.
just out, just wandering around and stumbled upon the cemetery. And as you probably know from our previous videos, Josh and I love a good cemetery.
We do. We're those weird cemetery people. It's peaceful. It's quiet. Everybody's dying to get in, but there's never any crowds, so it's perfect.
It is perfect for us. So we were just going through the cemetery looking at all the headstones, and there's a lot from I would say late 1800s, and then all of a sudden we saw this kind of monument and found the unknown soldier.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I think I've even heard about it when we've been to Franklin before. We just didn't know it was in that exact location. But he was dug up, found by a construction worker in 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Not far from the battlefield cemetery is. And they found him, and they're still not sure if he's Union or Confederate, but they found some Union buttons. So they're thinking it might be Union because there was no other insignias, right, of any other of Confederate. There was a Union button or 2 buttons, and then something else maybe they thought it might be Union.
I think just because of the location, maybe.
You know how long ago that was, and then they found it in 2009, so everything was worn, tattered.
Yeah.
They're unsure, but they're thinking possibly Union, but it was neat because, news stations, radio stations, they had interviews with, communities, and if there was podcasts back then, I think that guy probably would have went on tour, been talking about finding a dead body, a bag of bones, or a pile of bones, pretty much, and that comes to be a soldier that really kind of got popular. Because I remember that being on the news, 2009. It was a big thing. So
I just think it's neat that it was so long ago that they still gave him that honor. So it didn't matter what side he fought on, but they still
Yeah.
gave him that military honor because at the end of the day, he did serve our country.
And he fought for what he believed in. He still fought for it.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's it was awesome that they did that.
Mm-hmm. And there's also a lot of other neat headstones that are in the cemetery, but that one definitely takes the cake.
A guy that gave that house tour, he told us that the people from the local church are the ones that decorate the unknown soldiers' his
Grave.
headstone, and they put flowers and flags,
Mm-hmm.
American flags and stuff. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah. All I said is you flap and tap.
You shoot at me, I'm shooting back. You understand?
What do you
you
got-
shoot at me, I'm popping rounds right back at you.
What do you got to say over there?
Well, I just want to tell the people that she sighs a lot, people. She sighs.
I'm just breathing. all right?
Exactly. That's what she says. I'm just breathing. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker.
What's the kicker?
Kicker, and it kicks hard like a mule, like a ticked off mule. And that kicker is when she's irritated, she does the same exact sigh. When she's hungry, she sighs, okay? Same exact sigh.
Maybe I'm just breathing harder.
No, it's the same level. Okay? Same level. So yeah, I don't know. So here's the thing. We'll get in an argument because she's like, why do you keep asking me why I'm sighing? I'm just breathing. First of all, Dark Vader, if you just breathe like that, we need to go to the doctor because something's wrong with you. Something is not right. You gotta, yeah, it's a lot of breathing going
In
on.
some
Heavy
moments,
breathing.
you have to breathe a little harder than other moments.
Yeah, like a panic attack, like a heart attack. Maybe if you're deep sea diving, that's what it sounds like, y'all. Sounds like she's waiting on a shark to come by and got her. Shark, he's annoyed at the breathing. He's like, hey, something's wrong with her. I'm gonna leave her alone.
Well,
Maybe
I'm
for y'all.
curious, since we're talking about pet peeves, I wonder what are everyone's pet peeves? What drives people nuts? I think it would be
A lot of
interesting.
wives, I'm sure that's on the list.
I think it'd be interesting if people wrote in and told us, if they shared with us what their pet peeves are.
No, let's make it even more interesting.
What's
If y'all are married or have a significant other, whatever, partner, whatever you got, tell us what they do that drives you insane.
You might get some people in trouble.
I got y'all's back. Husbands out there, I got y'all's back, okay? Got your back. No, but yeah, I'm curious if people do bicker like we do about little. We don't ever really fight, though. We have never been in an actual big argument almost 14 years. I mean, she gets a little lippy sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And I'd be like, hey, pipe down. And she says, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. She does not say, I'm sorry. Unless she will come back and say, I'm sorry if she snaps at me every day. I mean, once in a while.
Oh, I heard that.
If she snaps at me, she'll apologize. But yeah, we don't really get in arguments. So,
No.
but yeah, let us know your pet peeves. And don't tell us your deep, dark secrets. I don't care for that. But just tell us what really ticks you or irritates you. Not even mad, just irritates.
Yeah.
Because I tap all the time. The pillows, look, y'all see right now, I cannot, my whole life, I've always just had to have something under my arm. Pillow, I always had to have one arm up. And I know it's going to bug somebody watching this. And I'm going to try to really work on to not move so much. But I do. I look like I'm
I think we might have to duct
Like I'm
tape you to the
tweaking on
couch if
drugs or something.
you ain't gonna move.
You know, well then, yeah, then we'll have to put a sock in your mouth. Sign, okay?
I've not sighed once into this
Listen,
microphone.
I'll
Thank
be
you.
sitting across the room in the chair watching TV. She's laying on the couch. I'm nowhere near her. And if I shake my knee, I'm always shaking my knee or my foot. If I wiggle my leg, she's like, it starts up. That's the irritable, right? That's the irritated
I'm
sigh.
just breathing.
Just breathing. Yeah, I call him so. Did you hear the sirens over there? They're coming. But yeah, and she'll say, quit shaking. I'm like, no, why? It's not affecting your life. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't So yeah, comment, let us know.
Yes, we're
And
curious.
let us know if you guys are, if just kind of what we talk about is, if it interests y'all. Like, do you guys like hearing about traveling? And, because we are from the South. It's where we live. It's who we are. It's what we love. And that's why, and we live here, so we can, it's nothing to drive, an hour and a half to Tennessee or to Nashville or to Knoxville or to Lexington, Kentucky or Chattanooga. I mean, we drive around because, within a few hours we can get to most places.
Yeah.
We can be in Georgia, 3 hours. We'll be in Virginia, Tennessee in a couple hours, East Tennessee. Was it 5 hours to South Carolina, 8 hours to Oklahoma and Arkansas and all that. So we could kind of stay around this area. But yeah, if you guys like traveling through the South, or you guys like this type of content, let us know. Again, if you don't like it, I do apologize. Not trying to sound like a jerk, but I do apologize. We do appreciate the view, and maybe even give us some tips, like, hey, why don't you guys check out this place, or go here, or
Yeah,
hey, when you
'cause
guys
we
are in
love
Florida
to
next,
explore.
check this place out. Yeah, so we'll be down in Florida in
End of July.
end of July. See Kelsey's dad and go see what the old man getting into. And yeah, I think where else are we going?
This summer?
Yeah, we don't have a
Well,
lot
of course we'll be back in Tennessee, but you never know where we'll pop up.
Yeah, we're in Tennessee all the time. Like I said, we live at maybe an hour from the border, and it's nothing to just jump Tennessee. We go to Smokies a lot. It's one of our favorite places. We stay in Cosby a lot, and we know people down there. We usually stay in the same area, so and I think we might go down the Charleston area again. Maybe we talked about that.
Yeah.
So we don't even know. We just wake up one day and we're like, hey, next weekend or this weekend, you want to drive down to Savannah? We're like, yeah, okay.
Sounds like
good.
a plan.
But we want to go to new places.
Yes,
So-
so we'd love some suggestions of new places to check out.
Yeah, if you got a favorite place in North Carolina, South Carolina, maybe it's the state's oldest restaurant, or a neat museum. Not tours. I don't want to do tours. Don't suggest tours. Then you give her ideas, and I'm stuck doing tours, y'all. But just cool places in this area that you want us to check out. So, yeah, you can write us in. What's our email? They can write us an email. Anywhere South 2.
The number 2.
Anywhere South 2 at gmail.com. You can send us direct email. Follow us on Instagram at Anywhere South. And send us a direct message there. Slide into the DMs is what they say.
Yes, the kids say.
The kids say.
So.
We sound old. We're only in our 30s. We're old souls.
Yes, we are.
And then you can also leave a comment on the video on YouTube. So, and I think even on Spotify,
There's a way to write in.
you can leave a voicemail.
Oh, yes.
You can leave a message for us on Spotify, the podcast app, whatever. And you can leave a message and tell us what you think. Also, if you go to the link on our Instagram, you hit our podcast link. I know for sure there's a spot where you can leave us a voicemail. And we can play it on the episode or listen to it and respond. So there's plenty of ways to respond, to reach out to us. And let us know if you enjoy our content. And I'm thinking for the podcast around 40 minutes. We're at 38 right now, so I think 40 minutes is good.
I think so too.
And then we are recording right now, so I'm not looking at the YouTube video right now. I'm not looking in the screen because
You're not looking at the tube.
yeah, we're just doing a podcast, and we thought, well, you guys might want to see it. Make it a content, make it a video, and you can listen to it. So, yeah. So sorry for not looking at the camera. I'm sure I've had someone comment that before. How come you don't always look at the camera, like when I'm filming?
Oh,
Like,
well, I guess that's something that you can work on.
Yeah. Well, what am I supposed to do? Break my neck, risk my life, so you can see my eyeballs? It's kind of strange. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is just we're just getting into this, getting started, and there's some other videos I'd like to do. Also, let us know something here. I just had an idea today.
What's your idea?
Because a lot of people podcast and you know, big names even, they interview celebrities, right? We got to be famous to interview celebrities. I could care less, really. Honestly, we're not like celebrity people, you know what I mean? Like, there's some good ones, but I just like normal people. So we're thinking of just interviewing normal people, everyday people. Mainly probably, since it's anywhere south, maybe like in the south, but really like, you know, when we travel other places, or if you guys are listeners, right? And you want to tell us about your, do a little interview, tell us about your career, or maybe you're successful and you came from nothing and now you're a multimillionaire, and for some reason you're listening to us. I don't know why, but yeah, I mean, what's your story? Where you been through? We all got stories, and we all got good stories, you know, stories with happy endings. We want to hear some of those, or just what you do in your life. If you're a trash truck driver, I want to hear about it. I want to hear what you deal with, or the fun part of your job. We want to hear things like that. So I would love to do that. I would love to maybe just do like 10, 15-minute little interviews, and we make it into a video and post it on YouTube. We can even do it on our podcast, have them on as a guest, and do the video as well. So I think that's something to do down the road. We're just kind of preparing, getting ideas for the future and for future content and things that we like to do. So it'd be kind of cool just to travel around and interview people, right?
Yeah, I think that sounds great.
And we don't care if you're a waitress, you're a truck driver, a cop, you know, whatever. Let us know. I'd even interview a stripper. I'm just saying. I'm sure they got some good stories, and they got a plan in the future. I want to hear where they're going.
Yeah.
Where they do, you know, want to do to better themselves, or or if they're just happy where they're at. It don't matter. So let us know if that's a good idea. If you guys are interested in that, it's definitely something I want to do. But I wanted to kind of get some of y'all that's been following us for a little while, your take. So, are you ready to roll out of here?
I'm ready to roll out.
Ready to make like a banana and split? Make like a leaf? No, wait. Make like a tree and leaf. There you go.
Or make like a baby and
head out this mother. It's a little PG-13 over here. I do apologize. It's about as crazy as we get. You know, PG-13-ish. But Kelsey curses a lot, but I have to.
I do not curse.
She gets on that white lightning. She curses like a sailor. And then I get things thrown at me. We're going to wrap it up here. Also, I want to shout out Gracie. Our friend, good friend, she's in Georgia, North Georgia. She's about 4 hours from us. And she's a great, probably one of the best photographers.
Oh, yes, beautiful.
I've ever seen. Like, she can do such magical things with that camera. So go to, I know her name's Gracie Luttrell. Do you know her channel thing?
I can tell you it here in just a second.
And I'll put it up in the video. But I want y'all to go check her out. And if you like outdoor nature photography, you like to learn something, I learn something from Gracie every day. I really do every time I watch her videos. And we just did a little collab video with her about lightning bugs, fireflies. So, what is that? What are you doing? Turn it off.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you know how to turn the volume down.
You know, sometimes you grab your phone and things just start to going.
Yeah. Well, Kelsey's looking for it. I'll post it on our YouTube video.
Oh gosh.
But
sorry. Every time I hit my phone, you start talking, so I ain't gonna touch it now.
My talking don't affect your fingers.
Well, I can't get the volume to turn down. I don't know what it's doing.
Do you know how to turn the volume down?
Yes, I know how to
turn it down. Sorry, Gracie. Kelsey she's not putting out your stuff, but I will put it for you, Gracie. For you. It has nothing to do with Kelsey. It's me. She didn't shout you out. Guess who's shouting you out? Thank you for watching us on YouTube if you're in the YouTube world right now. And thank you for listening to us on our podcast. Until the next one, I'm Josh.
I'm Kelsey.
And we are out.